off, I'm just gonna let this speak for itself. Exactly.
My cappuccino was okay.
Your cappuccino actually looked pretty good. The coffee shop we ended up going to, that is supposedly supposed to be in this hip area. I don't know. Okay.
I think hip just meant more expensive.
You know how every town that has nothing to do has at least one hub that is somewhat interesting? Brian and I were looking for that this morning for coffee. And so last night when I was Googling, the only area it said to go to, which I will not name because it's also the name of the coffee shop that we went to. Unfortunately, this place is like 11 miles out of the direction. It's like back towards New Mexico. So I just bit my tongue and said, let's just go. First red flag was the door we thought we were supposed to enter was locked. That should have been a sign to just fucking leave. We didn't. We went around. We found the actual entrance. We go inside. We order our bevies. This literally cost me $8.
It was
$8.
It was almost more than California prices.
They had a burrito and panini, and I said, I don't like paninis because people always overcook paninis. So I'll get a burrito. Guess what they did? They paninified my burrito. They put that bitch in a fucking panini machine and pressed her down. We waited about 30 minutes for our coffees and drinks. You want to know why? Why? Because the fucking border patrol decided to walk in.
No, like 6 of them.
Yeah, there was like 6 or 7. Ooh, I can't say that because it's gonna be a stim now. There was like 6 border patrol that walk in, all geared up, looking around. Why do they walk in like they're inspecting the place? Every time I see,
it's a superiority thing. Be like, yeah.
I think that their ass is just itchy from all the layers that they're wearing. Anyway,
maybe.
So they walk in, they're looking around and taking up a little too much space, if you will. And Brian was pretty much like, stand down, babe. This is not ICE. This is just the border patrol. We are in a border town.
Yeah, they weren't.
No, I know. I understand. So we're sitting there. We're waiting for our beverages and our panini burrito. And you can just feel the energy shift in there when they walk in, right? And Brian and I are in the back of this cafe. And we are surrounded by the Trinity. In this corner, we got like 3 old people laughing in like 7-figure tax bracket.
That 7-figure tax bracket laugh.
They were laughing at nothing all the time. Well, they were probably laughing at me. They probably heard my jokes and they were like, oh, she's so funny, she's so funny. And then we have in the center 6 border patrol officers. They're all just looking around staring at us. So that was just uncomfortable because they kept looking around and it's just like awkward. And then on this side of us, we have a company having a corporate meeting. There's like 12 people having a corporate meeting in the middle of this cafe. And you could hear everything they're saying. And I was low-key getting PTSD. And I caught a little whiff of someone saying, so these cards are not for gas. Like these company cards they were giving them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I literally would blow my fucking brains out if I was sitting in that meeting because the world is literally on fire. We're literally like annihilating children in other countries, and our gas prices are extremely high because of it. And then you're like, don't use these cards for gas. Okay, guys, we're gonna not use these cards for gas. Yeah, so we were basically surrounded by like a nightmare blunt rotation for breakfast.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing I have to prove it. That's it. Max is exhausted from yesterday, and I love to see it. We went to the White Sands last night. And it was actually a lot of fun.
It was dope.
It was cool.
The White Sands.
Another Whataburger. This is the 4th Whataburger in 2 miles.
It's crazy because I don't know if we mentioned it. You can cut it out if we did. But on the White Sands, there's a White Sands missile range.
Oh, yeah.
And that is the spot where they were testing the atomic bomb that we dropped on in Japan, which is fucking crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Historically, it's a very interesting thing, but it does suck that we're testing something that caused so much devastation to another country.
And didn't we just do it for the love of the game? We didn't even need to do it.
No, they were already surrendered.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Want to see some good old Texas hospitality? That place right there will give you a warm welcome. I haven't been to Sonic in years.
Same.
They have hand mixed class. You just fart?
No.
Oh. They have hand mixed master shakes, babe.
I'm gonna shit myself on the road if I get one of those.
Hand mixed classic shakes.
They do look good though.
They got master and classic.
I'll share one with you.
Not sure I know the difference. But okay, but then I also want like one of those because they have good ice here.
They
got
do
the
have really
hospital
good ice here. Yeah.
Why
slush.
is the menu in our face?
I'm getting a slush.
A slush? That looks good too.
They do look good.
Customize your drink. They got everything here. Not a fan of the food, but the beverages is what's keeping them in business.
I should try to get Max some like water here.
Yeah, we should. You could put nuts in your slush or in your drink. You can buy the ice. That's how popular their ice is.
Where does? Oh, it's a
10-pound bag. If we lived near a Sonic, best believe I would be here once a week getting a fucking bag of ice.
That's awesome. 10
That's
pounds
good.
is a lot.
It's pretty good.
That's a lot of ice.
For $3. Hi, may I have a medium Dr. Pepper with cherry flavor and sweet cream? I'm getting a little wild with my beverage. I'm officially a little Mormon. Oh, can they hear me? I'm sorry.
What happened? Why me? What the fuck happened?
Guy walked in when I was coming.
What is it? Really?
You weren't
No, I
standing.
was
You didn't
fucking
see?
checking on Max.
Whatever. It's okay.
Did you lock the door?
I did. I locked it. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I'm gonna kill you.
Why me? That's not my fault.
Are you guys twins? No, they're a year apart. Oh my god, they look good for like this. They look the same age. Hey, roll the window. Let Max get some air. Did I fuck up?
Because of what you ordered?
Yeah. Cherry Dr. Pepper with cream.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Tastes like a Dr. Pepper float. I don't taste the cherry. Go for it. What did you get? A freeze? A slushie? You got a slushie, right?
Yeah.
Which flavor?
Lemonade.
Oh, you got lemonade. Yeah. It tastes like water. The ice hits though. They got that good ice. Same reaction? Back when I was a child, Sonic, the workers used to have roller skates and they'd come outside and roller skate your food to you. And now they don't do that anymore because it's a liability. Too many of these bitches could not rollerblade or roller skate correctly. And that's why no one can read anymore. We take fun out of everything. Damn, we have an audience.
They're just watching us. That's so fucking funny.
What up, guys? I'm not gonna eat you, don't worry. Max, what are you doing?
It probably feels good to have the harness on.
Yeah. some good old Texas hospitality barbecue right now.
I was saying if I could inject the hospitality from Texas into LA and California.
Without the MAGA vibes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Brian and I are gonna share a plate. This is kind of all they had left, so we were not picky. Holy shit. Got potato salad, beans, ribs, and jalapeno cheese sausage. Please don't make me sick. I really wanted mac and cheese, but they ran out, so we'll let Brian choose the other side, and he got beans. Hey, Stinky. He's sniffing around looking for some scraps. Food was mid, but I think that's because...
The time of the day.
Yeah, we came like an hour before closing, and I don't think... It's okay. It's okay. It's our fault, honestly. I'm just happy my stomach was full. Okay, you can see them all right now. What the fuck is all that? It's the aliens.
Just Google, what are all the red flashing lights?
Are we in Corpus Christi, Krispy Kreme right now?
We are near Corpus Christi, yeah.
I'm scared. They're everywhere.
Skidmore, so right here?
Yeah. Okay, well apparently it's not aliens. Even though someone on Reddit did say that as a joke. It's something about the wind. I don't know. It's so aircraft and trains can see stuff.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? I'm kidding. Aliens was more fun.
I know.
I feel like a fucking dumb ass.
Okay, it's hard to see them until you're close to
We're getting closer, and now I can see their windmills. My bad. I thought they were just floating red orbs.
I mean, they look like that from afar. You can't tell that they're windmills until you're closer. We finally made it to my house. I wonder how long did that take us? We left it. That was like a good 12 hours, 13 hours.
I don't know. I just feel bad because Brian's parents waited up for us. And they were like, I don't know, I feel bad.
They didn't seem tired though. Surprisingly, my dad and mom.
It's 2 a.m.
I know, but yeah, we made it. And I think tomorrow we're gonna go see my grandpa. I haven't seen him in a while, so that'll be nice.
Max loves it here.
Is this your new home or what, buddy? See you tomorrow.
Good morning from, wait, what does he say? Good morning, Brownsville.
We're here in my hometown. Officially the first night here, first day here. It was nice seeing my mom and dad.
It's cute.
Yeah.
We got in at what, like 2-ish?
About 2, yeah.
And his parents were up fully just...
They had more energy than I expected.
You would think it was like 2 p.m. in the daytime. It's now currently noon. Brian and I are grabbing coffee at some place called the Human Bean.
This is where we stopped before we drove back to LA last time.
Yeah.
We did the vlog.
Last time we were here was my first time ever being here. We flew here, but then we drove back because Brian got his car from here because it was cheaper. And we stopped here on the way back and it was delicious.
We're getting the coffee, and then I wanted to go show Linda like my schools, and you guys too. My schools where I went to elementary and high school.
Are you gonna show us both elementary schools?
I only went to one elementary school.
Didn't you go to like the
I
Catholic
went to
school?
2 high schools.
Oh, high school.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show us both?
Yeah.
Are they like all...
They're not, everything in here is like within
I was gonna
10
say,
minutes.
I feel like everything here is like
10 minutes
a
away.
jump and a skip away.
Yeah, it is.
Max is making himself more than comfortable. You would think Max has been here multiple times. This is his first time here. He came walking in like, yep, I'm home, I'm here.
I know. He's comfortable there for sure.
More comfortable than I expected.
Me too, which is good.
I would not be shocked if Max comes home kicking and screaming.
He's like, I wanted to stay longer.
Yeah. Okay, my coffee tastes good, but I don't think they made it right. And it's fine, because at least it tastes good. The worst is when it tastes like ass, and you know why it tastes like ass.
The cappuccino
They did a
tastes
good
like
job. Brian's dad got us tamales for breakfast.
Tamale.
So good. So good.
Yeah, they were really good.
Another thing that I hated as a kid, that I thought only old people ate,
Don't want this?
And then I grew up and I was like, these are bomb as fuck. Yeah, they're so good.
Right now we're going to, it was called Episcopal Day School. It's an Episcopalian school
Yeah.
for, elementary school.
It's Episcopalian.
Yeah,
It sounds like you're a pescatarian.
I wonder why my mom sent me to an Episcopalian school.
Wait, that's the elementary school?
Yeah, it's a religious elementary school.
I thought you only went to a religious high school for like a year.
No. I went to religious elementary school. We have to go
learning new things.
We have to go to the fucking chapel like every
You want to know what Brian's mom told me this morning? She had these mini forks because like on the side we had fruit, right, for breakfast. She had these mini forks. She goes, oh, like, did you notice these? And I was like, yeah, they're cute. Like, and she goes, yeah, I got these from Red Lobster. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. We're all kleptos here. Love that. Okay. And she goes, no, I used to have to when Brian was a kid.
Okay, no, we don't need to say this.
This is something I never knew.
We don't need
okay.
to say this.
When Brian was a kid and they would go, he would order crab legs and make his mom crack them open.
I didn't make her do it.
He made her do it. He had her as a slave
She
worker.
offered to do it. I was a kid.
Okay, anyway. And I was like, that makes sense because whenever I want crab legs, Brian almost never wants them. But if I crack them open, he's like, that looks pretty good. Can I try that?
Why you
As if it's like something he's never had before. And anyway. So I'm like, this makes so much sense because whenever I get prawns or crab, he's like, well, I want it, but I don't want to work for it. And I'm like, you don't deserve it then. If you don't want to work for it, it's a labor of love.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You think Brian's ever cracked one crab leg open in his life?
I have. Yes, I have.
Never!
Yes, I have.
See, babe, you grew up around palm trees, too.
Oh, shit. I flew out of my mouth.
Ew.
My town is fucking boring as shit.
It's not, I mean, it could be worse. This is not the most boring town I've ever been to.
This is worse than Palmville.
I would say they're in the same realm.
They're in the same bracket.
I also didn't grow up in Palmville. I only visited here and there.
Well, the downtown is getting a little better here, so I think we're gonna try to go get like dinner tomorrow.
Okay, but also look at the skies here. The skies here are a different level.
They are. The clouds are clear. Like everything is nice.
Yeah.
It looks like a picture. The clouds.
Yeah, it's pretty.
When my sister used to drive us, because we went to the same high school for a bit, when she was a senior and I was a freshman, I believe. And God, it's still there. The CBD dispensary. It's been there forever. So my sister used to drive us to school, and I would just lay my head out of the window and have my tongue out
like a dog.
Yeah, like a dog.
This is why we say Brian's a dog in a past life, and why Max and him have such a unique bond.
Oh, hold on.
This looks very similar to mine. Obviously, because elementary school's kind of. We look like creepers.
Yeah, okay, I know. Don't be so obvious that you're filming.
Come here, kids. I'm just kidding.
You fucking weirdo.
It is also the weekday.
Yeah, they're probably in class right now.
If I say 6, 7 enough,
Yeah.
they'll know I'm one of them.
That's the gym right there.
Go Blue Knights.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's
Wait, so you went there from what grade to what grade?
whatever you do elementary school.
Is
I
it
don't
to
know.
5th or 6th?
6. So, okay. So, I went from whatever this grade is to then 6th grade.
5th.
6th grade. And then after 6th grade, we're going to jump to now St. Joe.
Say bye. Bye, Episcopal School. What's it called?
The janitor guy's like, what the fuck are these
Hey.
people
They're going to tag your plates.
doing? I know. Damn, yeah, I remember this, babe. Damn, they gated it off. It didn't used to have gates.
For people like you.
The
Episcopal Day School.
Not just it said the Episcopal Day School.
DQ. We gotta get a DQ
Yeah,
in the next few days.
It's
That's
only-
considered private, the elementary?
Yeah.
I asked Brian, like, oh, so like, did your mom take you to school? And he goes, yeah, how else would I go? And I'm like, I don't know, I took the school bus.
Okay.
He's
alright.
like, cracking my crab legs wasn't the only thing she did.
That sounds. I bought weed from this apartment one time.
How old were you?
16, and there was this Asian dude who looked like he was in the Yakuza.
In the what?
Yakuza? He looked like he was like part of the Yakuza.
Okay.
And I remember him like, I came in, sat down, and he's like, hey man, you want to smoke? And I'm like,
How did you find
I was
this
like,
guy?
Sure. My friend Marcus introduced me to him. And I needed to buy weed. But I was like afraid that he was gonna flip out at any moment. He just seemed off.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume anyone selling minors weed would be
I
off.
didn't even think about that. Yeah.
This area is kind of cute.
It is a nice area.
So we're going to your Catholic high school or the one that... Okay.
It's junior high and high school.
Okay.
It's both. It's just in a separate building next to each other. Beginning of sophomore year, I jumped to public school. I went to Hannah.
So you went from 7th to 9th at this school.
Yes.
And then from 10th to 12th.
Yeah.
So you didn't finish here because...
Because I was acting up a lot, and I was even telling my mom, and she was kind of stressing out about money. And I was like, Mom, this shit is a waste. All these fuckers in here do coke all the time. Like, they're crazy. I'm like, I'm not religious. I don't want to learn about this stuff. And then she's like, okay.
So you're like, stop wasting your money.
Yeah.
And just
I was like, stop wasting your money.
throw me to the gutter at public education. That's where I was. I went to public school my whole life.
So this is the entrance here. Shit. Oh, I probably shouldn't drive in. I'm not going to drive in.
This is the entrance? Let's just go. Fuck it. Come on.
There's a guard.
Wow, bougie. Okay.
I don't think I can drive in.
It's okay. We can look
Do you want
at
me
it
to ask
from
the guard?
here. Just say you're picking up.
I'll just say that I went to high school here, and I'm just showing everyone I went to high school.
They're gonna be like, get the fuck out. Look at this. This view? Are you kidding me? Wow. This looks like a freaking boarding school for
like
rich kids.
Yeah, it's like a preparatory school.
Get out of here.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow. I get it now.
This is like kind of a rich area though.
I get it.
Rich for here, okay, rich for Brownsville. Which these houses, you know how much they cost like $100K.
Now or back then?
Now.
No way.
Yeah.
Don't lie. They're probably like 400K.
No, like 200.
I don't believe that.
Go on Zillow or whatever.
I'm too lazy.
I
was not expecting that.
I will say this: there wasn't always a guard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because my two youngest brothers went to Catholic school their whole life, and their schools are not that nice. Look at this view. Are you fucking kidding me? Are we in Brownsville right now?
These are like nice houses. I guess this is kind of the wealthier area.
I'm from California, and even I'm like a little impressed that this is where you went to school.
I'll let you know that like going to a private school here in this town is exponentially less than if you were to go to a private school in like Los Angeles.
Of course.
I'm just like, I want people to understand the contrast. It's not like,
of course,
I went to some fucking like Harvard preparatory school. Even the Episcopal Day School, it has like a gate around the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. It didn't used to be like that.
Nope. Times are changing.
But
yeah, even my public high school has like it's all gated now.
Yeah.
When it used to not be.
we're about to drive by Hannah, and then we're gonna head over to Grandpa's.
Okay, we're on our way there.
Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I just used one of my dad's friends' address.
So you can go to this other
Yeah,
school?
so I could go here.
How did you have friends in different schools?
We knew people from different things. Like, I would meet people outside of school, like, or
Right.
I met Jerry.
Doing what?
Jerry was my first friend. I'm gonna go see him on Saturday, just have dinner with him. He was my first friend at Hannah. Because my friend Mario from St. Joe knew him. And he would hang out with him from swimming. They would go to swimming class together.
Okay.
And then
So you met through another friend.
yeah,
okay.
so Mario was like, oh yeah, just like just hit up this guy Jerry, like say what's up to him.
Where's Mario now? Do you talk to him?
I wasn't really super close to him.
Okay.
I hung out with him. I had a lot of friends that were like, I wasn't super close with, like hanging out every day, but I just kind of like would randomly hang out with them or like cool with them.
Yeah.
But I didn't hang out with them. I had the only group of friends I had that Bigos. It's a popular spot. I had the only friends I had like that were my friend Zach, Jerry, Michael.
Well, I was only wondering because I know you and Jerry still talk, so I'm like, oh, the person who introduced you guys. I was just curious if you guys still kept in touch.
Nah, I became way more friends with Jerry. Sounds like it could.
Hey. It is. They're really bringing in the high school vibes right now.
I know. With the weed in the background. Yeah, 100%. This is the high school. I'm gonna have to drive around, but
It's freaking huge. Dude, they got a guard here now too.
I'm just saying anytime.
Brownsville got that money now, huh?
Yeah, I know.
This is a new building over here.
Yeah, that's a new building. And
Let's
then
see.
this is like the main campus right here.
Oh, there's you, babe.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
kidding.
That's the main campus right there.
Wait, it shows 2015 graduates.
Well, yeah, why not like
Fucking
anything
far
after that?
behind. It's been like a decade, dude. Oh man.
Maybe that's the last successful year they had.
I know. School's frozen in time. That's a pretty big high school. And you got some body of water over here too.
I think this is like the faculty parking.
Did you have a car in high school?
Yeah.
Privilege.
I had
I'm just kidding.
I had a little white Ford Ranger.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's the student parking and the other like stuff over there.
Okay. That's cute. You had a Ford Ranger.
My dad got it for me when I turned like 15.
That's cute. Well, 3 for 3. I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid. These drive-through like mini marts.
Yeah. We used to, so when we were like 16, 17.
Minors.
Yeah, they would have like girls that worked there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be like, hey, like, can we get some like blunt wraps and like some beer? And they would just be
Brian
like,
flipped his hair to the side like Justin Bieber. And was like, please.
and they were like, okay, fine. And then they would get out. It tripping me out how like all the schools are like guarded now. They never used to be guarded like that.
Yeah.
That feels weird. It makes it feel like it's like unsafe.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah, I know.
It does suck that that's where
That's a short
we are
period
now.
of time though to do that. Look at the views, man. Brownsville, Texas, baby. Place still open? Oh my god, I used to love this place. Lotus Inn?
Is it a hotel?
No, it's food. It's Asian
Why don't
food.
fucking know? Inn to me is a hotel.
I know, that's actually a good point.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go to his grandfather's house and
It's getting hot.
check in. Yeah. We brought Max. It's his first time going to his
My grandpapa's.
great grandfather's house. Damn, we were already there for 5 hours.
Yeah, we were playing that game for a long
I
time.
know. It's 5:30 right now. Brian and I are picking up food for everybody. We were hanging out at his grandfather's. We were playing Rummy Cup. Like, we would not stop playing until everyone won at least a round. So 5 hours later, here we are getting food. Plus the restaurant didn't open till 5, so that's kind of what we were doing to kill time.
I'm exhausted right now.
Brian's like struggling.
I didn't realize how tired I am from like the drive.
Yeah, you drove a shit ton in the past 2 days. This is the first restaurant we came to last time I was here.
Oyster Bar 2.
2. But like 2. Yay! America. Rawr. Holy moly. Woo. We're on our way back to Brian's house and I saw Krispy Kreme has their hot and ready light on, which means you walk in, you get a free, fresh, hot donut. So now I'm making Brian make a U-turn.
I didn't know that. How do you guys know all this shit?
They had one in Palmdale when I was a kid, and we used to go in and get free donuts all the time. We got our free donuts. We got Brian's parents the glaze, and then we got 2 more.
I got, of course, the cookies and cream.
Okay, now we're gonna go. Sorry, Max. Thanks for waiting for us.
We didn't even say, he fucking attacked the cat today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he went into the backyard of my grandpa's house, and there's a cat, I guess, there that hangs out with the neighbor's
Like a stray
dogs.
that kind of comes around.
Yeah, and Max like goes up to it, and then he goes, puts its back up, and then Max just is like, bitch, back off, and
Oh,
fucking...
the cat did that. The cat arched, not Max.
The cat arched.
Yeah.
And I could tell the cat was about to like hit him with
Yeah.
the paw. But he like just went ahead and he just fucking went at it and pushed
And
it away.
next thing you know, okay, hold on, where is he?
He's
Little
right there.
Og's pretending he doesn't know we're talking about him. Next thing you know, I see Max like sideways, horizontal, with a cat on him, and I'm like, what the fuck?
The cat was on him?
Yes, babe. the
I
cat-
blacked out for
It
a
wasn't
second.
like Max was on his back. Max was like on his side, and the cat was like on its side, and then it was like a 2-second kerfuffle, whatever. And then all of a sudden the cat's running off and Max is like running off in the other direction. So thankfully Max didn't do anything further, but that was low-key kind of terrifying. I think Max just felt a little threatened, so he kind of defended himself, and then
Yeah.
the cat was like, all right, I'm not gonna win this war, let me just dip real quick.
Yeah. Max didn't chase it though. Once it
No.
backed off, Max just continued
Once
to
it
go pee
backed
and
off,
everything.
Max went his other direction, and then he pretended like nothing happened. I was like, and Brian's like, wow, I guess he does have a little gangster in him, huh?
Yeah, I know.
We
I was
always-
like, shit, I've never seen that side of him.
It's because we always make jokes that if anything ever happened to him, he would just be the
Yeah.
more passive, docile
Yeah.
one.
100%.
But it was a pretty big pet.
Yeah.
It looks Babe, I think it's hurt. It's windy out. Come on. I guess that butterfly was dead.
I don't know what it is. I just feel more drained. It's probably the time change along with just like being tired from driving.
I think it's catching up to us, all the driving. We're gonna get coffee at this place called Seven Brew, which I think is pretty popular in certain places. I've seen it on Instagram a lot. I'm struggling, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying so hard to stay awake, or like to not like doze off. I even set an alarm for 9 o'clock a.m. because I knew that if I didn't set one, I would probably sleep till 11.
Show that field right there.
I don't know if you can see it.
Right there. That's where my friend was driving under the influence while he didn't tell us, and then we hit a car, and then the cops came and he had a bottle in his car, and we didn't know, and he threw it in the grass, and they found it. And then they were like, okay man, you can either get in trouble and all your friends will be able to go home, or you can not tell me whose bottle this is and everyone gets arrested right now. And he didn't say it, so we all got arrested during lunchtime. And I had to call my parents and be like, hey guys, can you please get me out of here?
Do you think that if it was someone else's bottle, he would have snitched them out?
So he wouldn't get in trouble?
So like no one else would and him?
I don't know, maybe. This is the worst coffee I've ever tried in my life. We gotta go to the Human Being, it's right there. This is
Bro,
horrible.
you made me... Brian,
I didn't make you do this.
No, you're a liar! You're a liar!
This is horrible. It tastes like water. It tastes like cappuccino.
Okay, so this is what you missed. Okay, first off, yesterday on the way back from Krispy Kreme, Brian did say, "Ooh, look at that coffee shop. We should try it tomorrow." And guess what? Here we are. Anyway, right when we got to pick up our coffee, the girl goes, "Hey, like, if you leave a 5-star review right now on Google, we will give you like some stickers and wristbands and stuff like that." And Brian looks at me because he knows I'm like a sucker for that stuff, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hold up the line to like sign into Google and like do all that. That just seems a bit much right now.
Yeah.
So I said, oh no, it's okay. Like maybe tomorrow if we come back, we'll be more prepared. And she's like, okay, like it is what it is, right? Okay. So then Brian grabs his coffee, takes one sip, and he goes, "This is the worst fucking coffee I've ever."
This is the worst coffee. Taste it. Taste it. It tastes like water.
It does feel pretty empty. It tastes like hotel coffee.
It has no flavor. It has no body.
Yeah. You know, like hotel coffee?
Yeah,
you
it's
get
the
like
watered down.
You hold it?
This shit. Shit.
This is way bigger than I thought it was.
That was a
gonna be.
waste of money. Does it taste good at least?
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good.
Linda was right. She said this morning looking at it, she's like, this looks watered down.
Oh yeah, that's what I said, because I was like, do you still want to go like try out that spot? He's like, yeah, sure. So I start looking at the menu, and I'm looking at all the pictures. I'm like, this just looks watered down. Like everything looks kind of drowned out. And he's like, yeah, it kind of does. But then we still came here anyway. You know what's funny is we took a wrong turn. We thought we were going the right way for like a mile, and we didn't. So we had to loop around town, and that should have been our sign. That should have been our sign. Chuck Norris died.
Okay.
Chuck Norris died. She was a little rude, so I know the coffee's gonna be good.
Shut the fuck up.
I think Max is searching for Brian's dog. Are you trying to find the dead dog, Max? We have been abandoned by Brian's parents. They're both out. His mom is out right now shopping for her dad. She's getting her Saturday errands done today, so that Saturday she can party. All because her baby boy is in town.
Yep. My dad went to fucking another country to get this meat that he's getting.
His dad wants to do a barbecue for him while he's here. And he left like an hour ago to go get some meat. He comes back with just a random bag and goes, put this in the sink. I'm going to go out and get the rest. I'm like, did you go to Mexico or did you hunt this?
These used to be called Samoas, but now I think they're called something else.
What are they called? Your mom was right. She was saying yesterday that the packaging is smaller and now they cost more.
Yeah.
These Girl Scouts are scamming us.
They're called Caramel Delights now.
No way.
Yeah, right there. Caramel Delights. On the right.
Like the Taylor Swift song? Not the Taylor. Look, the one you do with T-Pain.
I don't know. What song is that?
The Thug Story one. The one where this. He wouldn't know. Hold on. I just made. I'm so gangsta. You can catch me baking cookies at night. You out clubbing? Well, I just made caramel delights.
What the fuck? I've never.
You've never heard this song?
No.
About to be cultured. Let's find it. Okay, ready? You ready for this?
That's Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
What?
You don't. Yeah, you weren't a teenage girl. That's why.
That's her saying that?
You out clubbing? Well, I just made. It was a joke. Anyway.
I don't know this song.
It was like a parody. It was a joke.
Oh.
This is before everyone realized that T-Pain can actually sing, and he wasn't just like an auto-tune rapper.
Yeah, I always thought he was just auto-tune. We're debating if we're gonna go to the island tonight. I messaged my friend who lives there and works there. He said it's busy, but it's nothing like when we were younger. It's probably just like Gen Z people that are in college just hanging out.
Or retired old people. I feel like last time we were there, it felt like
because it was a winter
older
Texan
people.
time. So
That's true.
the time that we came last was where people from up north that get really cold weather, they'll like have timeshares at the island or something.
They migrate south.
Yep. They do.
No way. Did you know you had that? It's funny. Whoa, I feel sussed out.
There's a little like vocal booth thing.
Let me see.
It's up here. I have a big ass speaker over there. I used to have, and I used to throw raves and parties, like, and I would take the speakers and all the setup. And I remember one of them, I took it to a house, and then I left the house, and I left the speakers there, and someone stole one of the speakers.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah. It's so hot up here.
I'm scared it's gonna break.
You can see like the speakers over there.
They don't build houses like this anymore, man. Ah! Oh yeah, it is hot as hell up here.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. You can stay up here.
It's so hot.
Look how cute. You look the damn same in every single year.
Oh, look at my basketball in here. Like 1 year I played basketball. Like.
Oh, this is where you started to grow a little bit. What? The 1 year. Looks like the Wildcats. Where are you? Oh, right there. It's Troy Bolton. Wow, the cats.
It's kind of funny. I think this is when I started working out because you can see my arms are more like jacked, right, than everyone else.
I mean, I would say you're toned, not
Yeah,
jacked.
that's what I'm saying. I meant tone.
Yeah, that's so funny.
My head was too tiny though for my
I'm
arms.
just trying to think of like what was going on in that kid's head. Was that your coach?
Who?
This old man?
Yeah, I fucking hated him.
He doesn't give coach energy.
Yeah, he was a dick. He would just yell at us.
Would he wear a suit to like?
Yes.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
To practice, he'd wear a suit.
Yeah, he'd always wear a suit.
I don't like that. That's weird.
He was kind of weird.
Do you know where scissors are or no? I got this shirt when we were thrifting because of these cuffs. Look how cute. But it had holes in it. So Brian's mom was nice enough and she stitched them for me. You can't see it. Thank you.
trying our third drive-through coffee spot since we've been here. First it was the Human Bean, which has stood pretty good ground. 7 Brew or whatever, don't ever go there. It's not good. And now
Don't go there for coffee. I'm sure they have other things.
They were nice. They were nice. But now we're trying Scooter's coffee. We need a coffee because I was grilling my parents about how when they got married and all this stuff, and they just did not want to answer it.
So awkward. I get out. I'm like, walk out of the room, and Brian's sitting there with his dad and mom, and he's like, literally hold the camera. He sits in between them and he goes, so, which one of you made the first move? Or like, just grilling him, and I'm like, Brian, I was like,
Someone has to ask these questions.
It's our last full day.
Yeah.
I know we haven't been doing good at like getting a lot of the activities and moments that have been happening, but it just feels weird to like whip out a camera when you're hanging out with family, especially like older people, because you don't like, I don't know if they get it the same way as our generation, you know?
That's one thing, but I also just don't want my family to feel like they're being put on the spot with like a
Agreed.
camera on them and stuff.
We went to the South Padre Island, which is like a peninsula. You basically just head south even further, and you go along this bridge, and then you're on this island, and it's just a bunch of like, it's like a spring break spot.
It's spring break right now, yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of busy, but not terrible, because I think the majority of people already came a couple weeks ago. But we went with Brian's mom, grandfather, and then mom's best friend, right, from childhood. And we're all sitting there having fun, and his grandfather got non-alcoholic Heinekens so he can feel like included, you know? It's funny how old people revert back to being like their childlike self when they're old. And so it felt like you gave like a 12-year-old kid a fake beer. And
It did.
Like,
It did,
I'm
yeah.
cool.
And him and I were just like moving our heads to the music at the same time. It was so funny.
I caught them going like this at the same time. I was like, wow, this is my future. I'm looking at my future right here. All right, Coffee King, moment of truth.
That's good.
Are you just saying that?
Human Bean is the best, but this is good.
This also tastes kind of watered down.
This is a little watered down, but it tastes good. It is a little watered down. Second job.
Oh yeah, Panda was your
Panda
first
Express
job.
was my first job, and then I went to become a waiter there.
I feel like we said this, and I was like, yeah, you made $2 an hour.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then tips, yeah.
The quackity quack. Well, damn. That was crazy. $23 for a fucking car wash.
That was so cool.
Put your music on. Oh man, never mind.
Oh, you mean like, yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
What is happening? Oh shit, it pushed my hair out.
My baby. So what's happening? Wow. All right.
That tucked in shirt. I remember that shirt. Oh, look at my shirt. It's okay to be different. You guys trying to tell me something?
Now we tell Max that.
Yeah.
Brian always talks about how good of a speller he was.
That was my strong point.
Yeah, that was my weak point as a kid. That is adorable.
Verbal, quantitative, I guess high, above average. But then I had below average for nonverbal. What is that?
So your actions were not as good as your words.
Brian appears to be above average in verbal ability. Brian's national percentile rank is 89 in quantitative ability and 34 in nonverbal ability. Somewhat below average in nonverbal ability. I don't get it.
Well,
In other words,
that adds up.
how you act, your facial.
How cute. Brian, side by side. Wait, so what do you
win the
this
cookie.
if what?
It's just more like a, to be like, yeah, that's right, I won.
One what? Like,
The cookie
what was the?
that you did above, like you did excellent in your school.
Oh,
for like
okay.
a certain. They did it every like semester or
Gotcha,
something.
gotcha.
I can't remember exactly, but.
Look at you learning how to swim.
Wait.
Look how cute.
How old are you in 4th grade? Are you like 10?
Max keeps trying to eat scraps all up. Look at him
Yeah,
over
I
there.
went outside. He found a bone of like a rib, and I just hear him start chewing, and I'm like, Max, and I throw my phone down and I go and I try to grab him, and he just runs away, and I'm like grab him and I had to go into his
He
mouth
took
and
that bone
spit it
and
out.
ran.
Yeah.
You give them an inch, they take a mile. Perfect pitch, babe.
Right.
Barbara
You know what?
Streisand has perfect pitch.
You had big nose. And you know what? They wanted her to.
No,
change the nose
All
on
these
the
stamps.
good. And she said, no. My singing voice, and this is the way it sounds. And perfect.
That's
Blanket.
Mom,
It's
I'm
a
gonna,
blanket,
I'm
yeah.
gonna head out to go shower and
One
stuff.
of those.
But Linda, are you gonna stay?
No. That's
I mean, yeah, I'll stay. When was the last one? Was this one?
Yeah, 5'2.5".
That's fine.
2009.
Okay. Take that over there.
We're not playing around. We're not playing around.
You go like this and stand up and raise straight.
Okay.
Okay. Get that.
Don't try to flex it, Brian.
I'm not.
Okay. There you are.
You're still not as tall.
For your grandpa. Right.
So close, so close.
That's so close. It's like 4
How
inches
tall
away.
you were in 99?
Oh, that was his.
Right here?
That's
Look.
you.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Tall.
Well, 6'4".
you. 6'2".
Well, 6'2" then, but I was 6'4" when I was born.
You're so dumb.
When I was born. You were born.
You were born
6'4"?
6'4"? Those are so cute. So those are when you guys
We
were
have
kids.
the measuring tape to measure. What-
70.5 inches.
So does it say in feet right there in the red?
Oh, 5.
Right,
Hold on.
Don't move it, Dad.
right there.
So I'm like I'm in between 5'10" and 5'11".
Wow.
Oh, I think we'll round up 5'11".
You're on 5'11"?
Yeah.
You're gonna round up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, your turn.
No. This is just for the grandkids.
No. Come on.
Put them at the doctor's office.
Then we'll check it with that.
Give me the cat. Okay, you got it? Okay. I just-
Now I can see the brown. Okay.
Okay.
There you are. Put your name there.
Oh man, he made me do it. Okay.
Yeah, put your name there.
All right. He's like, I'm gonna put you with the short people.
And you put the date. Don't forget to put the date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I grew a lot overnight.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Grab the bottom boob of the measuring tape
Okay, I will.
to put it to the floor. The other way, Grandpa.
All right, let's
Oh,
do this.
the other way.
Yeah. Wow, I'm shorter than I thought it was.
Okay, right there.
So you're 5 foot. You're 5'5", babe.
Am I?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I'm
you're over
really-
5'5".
Yay!
5'5" you
Hell
go.
yeah.
Yay!
That's what I was saying though. When Christian is like
5'5",
5,
you have-
Christian is like you're
Take
about your
every
same
inch
height.
that you can, because I'm like 5. I was 5'1", and when that quarter inch grew, I like.
You're like,
5'4".
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
We're gonna have to see how much I've lost.
Okay.
You're shorter than me now, Grandpa. You're about the same height as me. Hey, pushing the back out. Yeah,
put
pushing
the
the back
put
out.
the ruler. Oh, you're not that much shorter.
That's down. There,
You gotta put the
like
things.
that. Like that. Okay. That's where you're at.
Still taller than Brian.
You're right here. You lost about like 2 inches. Or like 3 inches. Here. Here, hold on.
The other way around, Dad.
Here, grab that. Grab the top part. You got it? go up.
You're like right there.
Here, let me hold it and you go up there and check me.
Yeah, he's 6 feet.
You're right at the 6 foot mark.
Yeah, you're right
There's
at the
the
6 foot.
6 foot mark.
All right, lost 4 inches.
Well,
Really?
From 99, you lost 2.
Yeah, well, you continue. You get older, you get older.
You get smaller. Goodbye, Brownsville. It's been real.
Yeah, we're driving again. We got 8 hours ahead of us. Well, probably like 10 hours to be
It's
honest.
gonna be closer to 10.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, we just left Brownsville. We had tamales for breakfast. We got our human bean coffee.
That was
Delicious.
good, yeah.
I'm glad we ended our coffee venture on a good note there.
I know.
Max did not want to leave Brian's house. Did not want to leave. I'm gonna insert a clip that I took. Max, are you coming or what? Let's go.
Look at his eyes, the way he looks at you.
Come on. He's like hiding. Come on, let's go.
He's like, no, Mom.
Brian, come get your son. Come on. Let's go. But he was like peeking out the door like, me? You want me to get back in that car? No.